Hello everybody, hopefully y'all are doing swimmingly today. We got definitely a match on tap as the Baltimore Baysox will take on the Henderson Silver Knights. And definitely Henderson is looking to bounce back, especially in their home stadium here. Haven't been here in a minute. They're hoping to not get immediately shut out here. They're hoping to make a statement, make that statement last, and to really just put a mark into like the teams ahead and really just like strike fear into their enemies finally. They've been wanting to do that for a long time. They really haven't been able to like muster up that just like how they actually want to play. So if they can string up a few good plays, I think they're in tip-top shape to take this series, especially against a Baysox team that's trying to fight for playoffs. Henderson can still just as much fight for playoffs here too. Hello everybody who's joining in the chat right now. Let's reveal, I don't have the images again, those will only be for primetime games for Friday and Saturday, but let's reveal the starting rosters for tonight's matchup. And let's start with the Baltimore Baysox. Leading off for the Baltimore Baysox, playing forward, number 43, King. Playing midfielder, number 27, Airbud. And playing defender for the Baltimore Baysox, number 98, Delivery. Now the starting roster for the Henderson Silver Knights. Leading off, playing forward, number 21, Moo. Playing midfielder, number 13, Necto. And playing defender, number 89, Noxes. Roster subject to change upon substitutions. Your benches for tonight for the Baltimore Baysox, number 32, Molten, and number 53, Penguin Bot. And your bench for the Henderson Silver Knights, number 2, A-Bot, and number 00, Element. And that's all she wrote for the rosters. And I am Tetro, and this is the RLBA. Let's cut to the chase. Here we go here. Hopefully a good match on tap today. And let's see how this one unfurls. Immediately a whiff. Here's Necto coming in. With a shot off the backboard. That's going to be immediately denied by Airbud. Baysox not played away from their house much. Will that affect things? Let's see. Immediately an open shot on net off the backboard. And Moon will gobble that up quickly, but nonetheless kind of a scary thing like Airbud scoring right now. Immediately gets a play back to the net. Bouncer, 2 milliseconds. Airbud, that's just a nice read from the guy there. You don't want to leave the ball in there for more than a couple seconds, especially with this team. Super dangerous. You never know what they can be doing, and what they did was put the ball in the back of the net. Here's Moon coming in, looking to do the same thing. Scores from Moon. Off the backboard, touch by Necto. Lovely setup there. You think he's not going to do much off of that. But Moon's right there, knows his stuff, knows delivery's coming at him, takes a quick shot, gets one past him. 1-1 our score, and Henderson's a very competitive team, looking to make a deep run in the playoffs. Haven't had the greatest start to the season yet, but you hope they can do better. Here's a shot off the back post. Necto, shot, rebounded by Noxes, gets it off. Noxes continuing to play with it. Off the backboard, shot goes off the right post. Necto in there, scores in a beautiful work of team play there by Henderson. And it is 2-1, and the Silver Knights will lead at their house. Sigh of relief from the Silver Knights there. Something you definitely want to be seeing as a Silver Knights fan. You want to see balls go in the back of the net. They're playing their game right now. Even though it just started here, you love to see Henderson playing their game. You know it's going to be a long night in the office for the Baysox. Here's a bouncer. It goes off the crease, and enough time for them to get it out. Knox is going to send it right back in off the backboard. Off the wall now, King to play it. King's going to take a shot. Goes past Knox, into the net. Smokes one by him. 2-2 is our score. Number 43 takes charge. No assist there. 78 miles per hour. And that's a good goal right there. Puts one past him and evens this game up. here we go here. You love to see the shots on net from the Baysox, but maybe something Henderson has to work on here, especially the trade deadline heading in at week 6 past the break. If you see the schedule, I don't have it set up right now, but if you go to the league website, you just see a mysterious break. That is the break there. I won't be able to do anything in that break, but before that is the trade deadline, so you'll see some wild moves right before and on the trade deadline date. But after that, there's no more trades, and the teams will stay as they are. Here's Moon passing up, delivery off the backboard. Nice play by Airbud. Airbud's going to be up for it, past the right post. Shot by King, scored, and the triple threat comes down with it to make it 3-2. Airbud pass up the right post, going to tell him it's calculated, and nobody's going to be up there for Henderson. A little bit of a blooper there, and nothing better to see if you're a Baltimore fan. That's how you want to play your cards, and they did it extremely well. Here's Necto coming up with it. Airbud trying to do the same play he did a couple minutes ago and can't get that one down, and Baltimore read him super well. Here's King coming down with it. Noxus did not like that play that delivery had. He's getting a couple demos. Noxus takes charge off the backboard and denied by King. Leaves it up with a header for now. King getting another header and quickly denied by Noxus, who's going to send it right back in. Nice pass from Airbud, but delivery cannot collect that one. Shot by Moon, off the backboard, shot scored off the wall into the back of the net, and what a snipe there. Perfect timing, perfect delivery from Moon, and what a finish. 58 miles per hour, not too fast, but when nobody's on that net, you can pretty much just throw anything up there, and it will go in. Corner now. Now Moon's going to be on it. In the air, let's see what he can do with it. Tosses and turns. King to intercept that off the backboard. In the corner once again, here's Airbud. Moon puts it up, past the neutral zone line. Delivery's going to be there. Knox is looking to make a play. Gets it with the back of his car. Airbud with the header to keep it in. Lovely play. Here's King with another good play. Waterfalls it, but Airbud will just whiff. Enough time for Moon to pick it off across the neutral zone line. Past the corner now. Delivery trying to make something happen. Knox is in the corner once again. Here's Moon. Shot by King, and it goes off. Goes off, and man stays out, though. And they will get it out. Enough time for Airbud to header it once again. Moon will get possession of it, though, in the Baltimore zone. Comes Noxus shot off the bar. Almost got a good one there. Nifty one, tried to put it past them, and just too much cheese on that one. Necto coming in here, been pretty silent as of late. Tries to get a nifty waterfall there, but can't really knock one down. He's gonna have to recollect it off the wall. Whiff, shot by Noxus off the left post once again. Still gets a demo there. Maybe he's starting to play the demo game a little bit more fair. Delivery off the demo, comes in, takes a shot. Going to go way off, but maybe time for a setup here. Nice center delivery. He's going to get a knocked down pass and intercepted by Noxus. As Necto's going to try and pick it up. Can't. King will be there to keep it in for his squad. One minute remaining. Bouncer and Necto with a nice play. A lot of go for it being spammed by both Airbud and Noxus. In the corner now, here's Necto trying to leave it up for Noxus. Can't. Rebounded by King. Shot off the backboard. A little bit of a dribbler here. And just going to get out for the Henderson Silver Knights. Henderson looking for a win here. They're definitely going to need it. Playoff hopes are rising and immediately shut down by number 98. That is his first of the game, and a very important one there as he puts one past them. All three in a little bit of an unconscious state. Bloops one by him, and it's 4-3. Here we go here. Necto off the backboard, 30 seconds remaining. King to pick it up, dribbler along the neutral zone line. Here's Noxus. Noxus picks it up, leaves it up for Moon. Moon with a header, drops it down with the ceiling shot. King, nice pick up. Noxus puts it to the other corner. Airbud with a nice header to keep it in. Keep his head up in that play. Stolen by King. King with the shot off the corner, and Moon with the save. Can't let that rebound bother you too much. Know what they do have to be bothered about this score, as they got a fix it up right now. Shot by Moon, goes down, scores off the buzzer beater. 0 seconds left. We've tied it up at 4-4. What a play! And to put it away for his hometown team. Makes it 4-4 overtime here in Henderson. I think this is their first they've ever had. Here's Necto to pick it up. Immediately puts it in the corner, trying to get some possession in the corner here in a safe spot. Never a safe spot when King's on that ball, though. Here's Airbud coming in hot. Necto and King now. King with a nice header, leaves it up for Airbud. Airbud demos. King with an open net. Moon with a nice heads-up play. Moon coming up with it. Trying to put it past the ceiling. Delivery with a nice physical play of Noxus. Noxus trying to put it in. Moon with a nice pickup block along the neutral zone line. King cannot be there in time. Put down by Necto. Shot just off the post. They're going to play it along. Neutral zone line. Airbud. Moon. Here's King now. Across the neutral zone line. Delivery. Bad bounce. Leaves it up for Moon. Open net. Shot. Scored from Henderson. 21 with his 4th of the game. What a performance from Moon. And to put it away there, the Silver Knights are going for gold as they take the first game of the series. Really been fighting for these wins. Never had a solo win here. It's always been 3 games for Henderson where they've been blown out, and goes to show how much they're willing to fight for these wins, and they are willing to fight tenfold for these wins here. And just what that complete compete level is out of this world. And your final score is 5-4 as Henderson will take this one to the house. They are definitely a team to watch here. 5-4 your final score once again for game number 1 as Henderson will look to close out this series. Definitely going to be a good knock to their postseason hopes there, especially getting a win there. Immediately getting a substitution from Baysox. They're going to take Airbud out of this and put Molten on it. Molten on the task, hopefully to be there. And you're hoping he can definitely put the dagger in this one, but you never know, especially because the Silver Knights have a couple players on their bench that are definitely a threat to whatever they want to do here. Namely, Abot. Abot can cause a lot of chaos in a very short amount of time. Sadly, he's not a very, aware player. So I say keep Necto out there. Necto made some great plays. But if things get tight, put Abot in there. He can definitely cause some chaos that can shake up the match. Let's get this going. About to be game 2. Sending to y'all shortly. Picking up stuff on the field in the huddle right now. Teams talking about how their strategies are going to unfold. There's a player not lined up right now. They're about to line up for the kickoff, and one of the players has not been lined up yet, so they're going to wait for Noxus. Noxus is just back there. Did not really notice that the game was going. What OT by Jake Williams. That is true. What a OT we had. In game number 2, live right now, we'll take y'all to Henderson. And the Silver Knights looking to close out the series 2-0 against the 3rd team in the league. Forgot to mute the music here, but let's go from Henderson. Immediately a shot by Molten, and Molten off the bench making some noise. Won't be too much, though, as it'll be gobbled up by Henderson, and that's a quick thing that Henderson has been pretty good at. They've been one of the faster teams in the league. Just rebounding and stuff like that. They've been on point. And this entire game looking much faster with Molten out there. Molten centering it. Beautiful center, but gobbled up very quickly by Necto. Necto putting it to the other team's zone and can't get much out of it. Molten's going to be there yet again. Molten on that ball. Gets it past one. Bad touch, though, is going to leave it up for Moon. Moon with a nice play, but won't get it past too much as Necto's going to be on it now. Necto to clear it. Gets the clear. King will be there with a nice header to keep it out of reach. Double touch there. King 3 touches in a row, leaves it up for Moulton. Moulton taking a shot and scored! What a play! Great play from King there. 3 touches, leaves it up for Moulton, and off the bench, what a lethal play that was. Here's Necto. Necto's going to be on that ball. Double touch incoming, and that's going to leave it off the backboard for a touch off the corner from Moon. King now with a header. Moon will be up for it. Necto's going to be on there as well. Necto with a nice play. Water falls it off the backboard for himself once again. King's going to be up there. Not enough time for Moon to get it. Moon another touch. Goes directly towards the net. Shot scored, and King will take a 2-0 lead. Nice play from King there. Makes it 2-0. And number 43 has his first of this game. Moulton with a huge shot, but not really a shot, more just like a powerful clear. King with another pass. What a play! 3-2, making it 3-0. Some beautiful teamwork. What a read by Moulton. Getting that off the wall. Read that like a book. And goodness gracious, what teamwork we are seeing from Baltimore to start this game. Moon trying to get something started for his squad here. Knoxes clearing it weakly. King will be on it. Some nice play by King there. Rebounded by Moon. Moon with an open net shot. Scored! And it's 1-3. The Henderson Silver Knights are gaining steam here with a nice play from Moon. Moon is the light and heart and the fire of their team, so if he can get going, the rest of the team will be pretty easy to get hot as well. Mostly invisible as of late, they've got to start using their teamwork to their abilities here. They've got to just like put some stuff in the back of the net. Save needed by Noxus, gets it down with the header. Moulton, bad touch, leaves it up for Moon. Moon with the shot wide, as delivery is going to get that one. Waterfalled up for Moon again off the backboard of his own zone. Knox is a nice pass to Necto. Necto goes across the field, intercepted by Delivery. Delivery is going to put it in to their zone, not for long, as Knox is going to get it out and off the car of Necto. This will be in the Baltimore zone now with 2:38 left to play. Necto's got it close in the crease and can't put it away off the 3 men of Baltimore. They've got that one covered. Growl long, little dribbler in the Baltimore zone. Very nifty spot. Necto with the shot off his car. Not enough, as a nice save by Baltimore keeps this game at a 1-3 score with the Baysox leading. Shot by King to make it 4-1 score. 2:17 left to play. The Baysox really running away with it now. Here we go here, kickoff here, and the Baltimore Baysox really just the more coordinated team here, and Henderson looking like it's every man for himself. Here's Moon and Noxus now. Shot by Moon off the right post, and in time for King to get that one out. Here's King coming up, header across the neutral zone line. Corner tap now, and delivery will be on that one to deliver it out. Nice play. Noxus will get it out. And little dribbler past the corner here. King with the shot, goes off the bar. Necto with a beautiful save. Nice effort from Necto to keep it 4-1. Another effort play by Necto. Delivers it out. Here's Moon trying to get something going for the Silver Knights, and it's just over. You know, you want to see more teamwork from Henderson, and they are hoping to deliver on that, but a lot of whiffs are not really doing them a favor here. Maybe if they can get in a line, really start delivering off the back of each other's cars like Necto's doing now. 2-4. Just outboosted King on that play, and that's a total effort play from Necto. Here we go here. Off the wall to start. Here's Moon. Nice play by Knox is in the neutral zone line. 1 minute remaining. Too powerful off the backboard, so you're not getting a clear there. At least a center. Across the neutral zone line. Here's Baltimore with it. Delivery is going to deliver it in. Moon leaves it up for Necto. Stolen by Delivery. Delivery with the center in the middle of the net. Here's King with a shot. Goes off the backboard again for Moulton. Moulton's going to leave a shot. Saved by Necto. Necto's going to try and put it past the neutral zone line. It's off the wall in the Henderson zone. Knox is to get it out past the corner. Moulton trying to send it out now. Blocked by Moon. Moon's going to get it off the backboard for a center. Delivery whiffs. Necto to pick it up. Center again off the backboard. Looking a little closer here. Past the crease. And now Knox is going to be on it. Knox is trying to center it here. Nice center, and King's going to get that one out before it can get too dangerous. And off the wall once again, here's Moon with the shot off the backboard. Knox is going to be right there, but a little bit out of position. He's ahead of the ball. 1 second left, and this will be game Baltimore. Even if they get the ball scored here, the Baysox will take a 1-1 game, and the Silver Knights are going to have to call for some members to substitute here. This was not a good performance, especially off the car of Knox's. And Moon did not really show out too much, as he got 268 points in the game. Necto really the star of the show here. Necto really put it on his car to make this game bearable for his team here. And he was really the life of this team for the most part. Anyways, Game 3 is about to be on y'all's heads as we will look at the substitutions for Henderson. I think they're going to substitute A-Bot. I think they're going to trade both these players. Element, A-Bot, definitely on the trade block. Trying to look for other assets. Maybe like Zarnok, a good option, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. Not the judge, but it's what I think would be the best move, maybe. We're going to substitute A-Bot, and we will have a good game on our hands here as the Baltimore Baysox will look to close out the series for their team, and the Silver Knights got a thriller on their hands. And here we go here. We're going to start another match as we got a good game here as it's brewing and A-Bot is ready to play. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. We got a good match on tap. I'm Tetro, and this is the RLBA. Here we go. Henderson 1, Baltimore 1. Let's see who can close out this series in style. On the neutral zone line, shot by Moon immediately off the backboard. I don't know what A-Bot's doing. He's got it, though. And he really just creates chaos, what he's good at. Not really a strategy guy, but more of a glue guy. Shot by Moulton, and too much pressure there as he gets it wide. Trying to center it is King, and nobody will be there in time. Here's Necto. Necto's there in time. Dangerous chance off the backboard. Way off. Moon off the down and left post. Close one there, but not enough ultimately. King and Necto having a little bit of a standoff here. And that's going to be an important battle we talk about today is King. He's got the upper hand in skill, one of the most skilled players in the league. Can he put it away for his team? Can he be there when his team needs him most? Bad dribbler here. King with the drop down and scores for the first game of this contest. And King with the goal there. Bad bounce by Moon, and a really nice play by King to put that one away. 1-0 our score, and the Silver Knights are hoping this is not a permanent stain on their end, as they're going to look to have that right back, and they can, as King's going to have another one here. Immediately puts another one by him. Doesn't even let him get the second to breathe as they get another mistake. King likes to gobble those up, and a nice play by him there. Big shot, big time play, and in a big moment here as the Baltimore Baysox need this win to keep going. Here's Moon trying to capitalize off the mistake and make the most of his situation now. Wildly big clear, and it's going to be in the Baltimore zone. Here's Moon clearing it up, past the neutral zone line. King getting it to the corner. Now Necto. Necto coming in hot, gets it past King in the corner now. A-Bot getting the drop down across the neutral zone line. King got a wildly good chance, but Necto's going to be there. A-Bot with it now. Nice play. Cleared it for Necto, and what an assist! As it is 2-1, and this is far from over here. Nice play by A-Bot to rim it, and Necto's got that good goal there. Nice shot, nice finish, and what a play. Necto really been the heartbeat of this team since Game 2, and he's hoping to combine with Moon to make an amazing game today. With a monster of a shot is King, and that will go way off the backboard. King's trying his dang hardest to get this win here. He is electric today. He's got both of the goals, and he's really had just the most touches out of anybody in this game. He's really just been the life force of this team. And Necto being the life force of his! What a play! 2-2 our score. Moon with a nice rim, and this rim has been plaguing him all game. Necto sees that tap in, takes it. What a glorious goal. Off the wall now, here's Necto once again leaving it up for Moon. Moon on it. All three men are back for Henderson. Here's Moon. Weakly put it on the neutral zone line. Necto's got it. He's going to take it cross field now. Necto with a nice play, gets it over King. Backboard touch. Here's A-Bot coming down with it and can't make the play. Leaves it up once again. King will get that one out. Wide shot saved by Necto. Here's King once again. Another shot. Big time save for Moon. A-Bot was there if he needed help, but Moon had a sturdy enough car to get that job done. Here's delivery, rimming it along, and it's too much. Necto and Moon will be there. Here's A-Bot keeping it up in the air. Nice play by A-Bot. Puts it up for Necto. A good play, leaves it up. Moon now playing some car tennis off the backboard here. Nice center, and A-Bot will be there. Not in time, as Moon's going to have to retry. Nice waterfall, and it goes in the net. They take the lead here. Waterfall off the corner. Not what you're expecting, but hey, they get it done. What a shot. And an own goal by King as he tried to get it out with delivery and couldn't come up with it. Here's Moon and King now. Off the wall, here's A-Bot. Put it into his own corner and almost got an own goal there as he puts it off the left post. Gonna claim it was calculated as A-Bot's not known to make those silly mistakes. At least in this league. It's been pretty nifty with those. Tries to get the drop down and it's way too much. But a good drop down nonetheless, as that was a beautiful waterfall. Just nobody was there to really make a mistake there like they did the first one. Big crease play here. Here's a bouncer. Drop down by Moon, and that's going to go wildly off. But they still got it in the zone. Here's A-Bot. Nice play. Keeping it afloat in the corner. Nice play by Necto. Big time center, and delivery will leave it up. A bouncer here. Moon keeping it in. Moon, Moulton whiffs, and that will be a big time chance for Henderson. They got the lead here. Now all that they need to do is keep it. A-Bot trying to keep boost. King with a center, and whiffs. King with the drop down. Gets the hat trick. 3-3. Nice play by King, makes it 3-3. Big time score right there. That's what you need out of your leading scorer. Here we go here. Big time kickoff off the neutral zone line and off the backboard. Necto with it here. A-Bot with a nice pinch. Leaves it up. A little bit of a bouncer off the backboard. No one's going to pick it up. They'll pick it up, but just enough time for Silver Knights to gain the zone. Nice play by Abot. 30 seconds remain. Drop down from Moon, and guess who makes it 4-3? Lovely play, and that's what you want to see out of your leader there. Makes a lovely play to tap in there. Here we go here. Across the neutral zone line again, it's Abot. Abot just waiting for it, and King picks it up. Across the corner now, here's a rim. Dangerous chance, and he doesn't have enough juice. All three members of the Silver Knights will frantically get it to put it there. Another rim, and Necto will be on that one, as no danger will be had there. Counting down here, and a triumphant roar from the crowd is evident. Off the wall here, the 1 second, the ball's in the air. Drop down from Moon, and it will be game! Silver Knights, 4-3 your final score. The Silver Knights will take this contest 2-1, and what a shocker. 4-3 your final score, as it took every second of this game for the Silver Knights to come away with it, and what an ending for the hometown squad here, as they definitely got it done. Everything they needed to do, they were on their cylinders against the third best team in the league. They have really put it together here. Starting to make a case for one of the strongest teams in the league now, as they move up to 7th in the league. They need a couple more points. They need to shut out their next few matches. Those matches, let's actually see here. They have a match with the Rampage that they're going to need to win. Match against the Rainy Ears and Sacramento if they want to make the playoffs. They're going to have to get at least a point out of all of these. But that's all she wrote for this contest. Thank you all for tuning in to the RLBA. As that's all she wrote. Your final score, Henderson 2. And the Baltimore Baysox 1. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Let's actually check the match here. I will see y'all tomorrow as the Knoxville Smokies will take on the Green Bay Blizzard. The Knoxville Smokies looking for their first contest win in their season here, as they've gotten shut out every single game and now sit at 0-8. But until then, I will catch y'all later. I have been Tetro, and this has been the RLBA. Bye.
Word travels at breakneck speed, all eyes in the room and now on me. So sick of the idle chat, I'm done pulling daggers out on my back. They know the least, but say the most.